So our next keynote profile is Dr. Ruth Abiola Adimula, Associate Professor, Center of Peace and Strategic Studies, University of Ironí, Nigeria. Dr. Ruth expertise includes over 3 decades of combined experience in academic research and legal practices, renowned legal and peace scholar, and interdisciplinary expertise. Her topic is artificial intelligence in promoting inclusive education. Let's warmly welcome Dr. Ruth. Ma'am,
Good
please
afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I want to appreciate very sincerely the organizers for giving me this opportunity to be able to
Ma'am, you are on mute. Please unmute yourself.
see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So the topic is artificial intelligence in promoting inclusive education. And my name is Dr. Ruth Abiola Adimula, Associate Professor, Center for Peace and Strategic Studies, University of Ilorin, Nigeria. This is the outline that I'm going to talk about. Key group targeted, what is artificial intelligence, and how it is related to inclusive education. So, by way of definition, inclusive education refers to the practice of providing equal learning opportunities to all students, regardless of their physical, intellectual, social, emotional, and linguistic or other conditions. UNESCO has said that inclusive education is a process of strengthening the capacity of the education system for all learners. And it is grounded in the belief that all children can learn and that every child has the right to education. So the core aim is to dismantle barriers and create a learning environment that accommodates diversity and individual needs. And it is built upon the belief that everyone has an inherent right to access quality education. So in recent years, we discovered that artificial intelligence has emerged as a transformative tool in achieving this goal. And it is by leveraging educators, institutions, and individuals that can personalize learning to enhance accessibility and bridge educational gaps between the general populace and the marginalized in society. So when we talk about inclusive education, who are the people that we are targeting? Number one, children with special needs, children with disabilities. Number two, learners from minority or indigenous communities. We are also talking about students from low-income backgrounds, girls in patriarchal settings, children in conflict or emergency zone. These can be targeted as people that need inclusive education. So what do we mean by artificial intelligence? It refers to the simulation of human intelligent processes by machines, especially computer systems. A lot has been said about AI in this conference, so we don't need to dwell too much on that. So, and the process include learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and language understanding. So, when we talk about machine learning, it has to do with improvement in performance based on data. It can also be natural language processing, that is, system that can understand and respond in human language. We have the computer vision helping systems interpret visual information. We have robotics, and we also have chatbots and virtual assistants. All of them have different roles to play. So I gave some examples of some of the countries that are already using AI in inclusive education. We have India here with their chatbot Riha. They assist students with inquiries in regional languages, bridging digital divide for rural students. In Finland also, we have reading technology that has been integrated into grade school curricula. In Africa, we have EdTech. This is AI-tailored education content to teaming students, population, opening learning to linguistic and geographical divides. So some of the tools for AI on various educational needs are discussed here. We have text-to-speech, and this type of application are particularly advantageous for visually or hearing impaired students. And text-to-speech enables those with reading challenges by reading text aloud. We also have speech-to-text. This application refer to particularly Google Voice typing, which enable motor disabled students to type essays or assignment using voices. And personalized learning platforms. We have some AI-powered systems like Carnage Learning and Newton utilized algorithms that develop individualized learning pathways. So what we are saying in essence is that some of these are personalized. They are built in such a way that it can attend to individual needs. We have language translation and multilingual learning support. Here, we have computer programs like Google Translate that use neutral machine translation to benefit students from non-dominant language groups. An intelligent tutoring system. This provides learners with real-time one-to-one tutoring sessions, and it actually mimics the human tutor to enable the student to learn better. And we have predictive analytics. AI helps to identify those at risk and in dropping those that are supposed to be drop out of school to be able to teach them. Also, social robot and assistive AI. These are robots that helps autistic or developmentally challenged students, and it is all very important to what we are learning here. So we have sorry. Okay, so we also have language translation, we have intellectual tutoring, we have predictive analytics, we have social robots and assisted AI, and we also have situations where analysis of special needs are very important, and this has to encourage students on when to read, where to read, what to read, and how to read. I don't know what happened. My sharing has stopped, but I will continue to I'll continue to, okay. Yes, now thank you. I've been able to resolve it. So um, I was talking about some of the special needs with special attention. Here, it encourages self-paced learning. It talks about when to read for special students, what to read, and how to read. So AI can design customized examinations for children with special needs, depending on individual span of attention and intellectual capacity to meet their needs for good performance. So we have benefits of this AI in inclusive education. Some of the benefits include accessibility. We dismantle traditional barriers for disabled learners. We also have equity, whereby marginalized groups gain access to quality education. We have scalability, efficiency, engagement, and ethical and practical considerations. When we talk about the ethical issues and challenges, we have challenges that has to relate with what can be disadvantages. And one of these is data privacy, because AI systems need huge database, which also includes sensitive information about the student, which can be exploited by the general public online by unauthorized access to misuse. Sometimes it could be bias in algorithm. And here, unless designed otherwise, this can reinforce existing inequalities with biased data. Another challenge is accessibility and equity. While AI offers tools for inclusion, disparate access to technology and connection to the internet can further marginalize some groups. Then, what are the suggestions that we can make for progress in inclusive education for special learners? One is AI and policy in inclusive education, whereby national education policies in different countries must be reimagined to incorporate AI while upholding equity. In this case, the frameworks that regulate the ethical use of AI can be very crucial, and this can avoid biases embedded in algorithm. This was said by UNESCO in 2021. Another thing is AI in inclusive classroom management assessment, whereby intelligence systems can help teachers manage classrooms with diverse learners by providing real-time feedback to individual students, customizing lesson delivery and monitoring engagement depending on their level of intelligence. Then, there can also be access and equity. AI can bridge educational gaps in rural and underserved areas by offering virtual tutoring, translation services, and low bandwidth content delivery. Then we have teacher capacity building. Professional development programs must prepare teachers to work with AI tools and integrate them into inclusive pedagogical strategies. So AI can also be for early childhood and non-formal education, where it is tailored particularly for early detection of developmental delays. Then we have the ethics and research. Inclusive education must be guided by ethical principles that prevent discrimination, data misuse, or marginalization through technology. So what are the recommendations that we are providing for this? So it is general that AI tools are for different things, and so it is also applicable to inclusive education. So we recommend that in order to make the most of AI in ensuring inclusive education, the following recommendations are very important. Government should invest in infrastructure and digital literacy to enable equal access. We are also recommending that universal design principles should be prioritized by developers and in consultation with educators and disability advocates. It is also possible for policies to be enforced through ethical standards in data usage and algorithm design. We also propose that policymakers should guarantee equitability, fairness, and transparency in the implementation of AI learning technologies to address accessibility and equity. So, in conclusion, artificial intelligence in promoting inclusive education highlights the urgent need to leverage AI as a tool for educational equity. The technology, if guided by inclusive values and supported by informed policies and teacher training, can transform educational access and quality for millions of marginalized learners globally. In Nigeria, as in other countries in the global south, move towards education for all, embracing AI responsibly can catalyze progress towards the Sustainable Development Goal 4, ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education by offering tailored learning experiences, overcoming physical and cognitive barriers, supporting diverse learnings, and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all. Therefore, it is suggested that the Hemisphere Conference does present an opportunity for stakeholders, for educators, for policymakers, for researchers, and technologists. And these are guided by ethical principles, policy frameworks, and sustained investment to engage in cross-disciplinary dialogue. And this can contribute to policy evolution and foster innovation that is inclusive by design to ensure that no learner is left behind. So I see this Hemisphere Conference as a great opportunity to open to the inclusive education world and inclusive education space the opportunity to use AI to improve their education. These are the references, and I want to thank you once again, particularly the organizers, for this unique opportunity. I'm available for questions and answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ruth. Participants, if you have any questions, kindly raise your hand.
Can AI be integrated with AR VR to create impressive teaching learning? Hello.
Do we have questions?
Reshma ma'am, can you repeat your question again?
Yes. Can we integrate AI with AR VR to create the impressive teaching learning methodology? Use of AR VR.
I don't understand that question. Can you make it clearer? I don't understand the question, so I can answer.
Can we integrate artificial augmented reality and virtual reality with AI?
Well, I'm not sure whether I get the question, but the essence of the presentation is to say that AI is a good technology device that we can use to improve education for inclusive education for special learners, because it can be tailored particularly to the need of each student. I don't know whether that answers your question.
Reshma ma'am, you can mail her if you want answer about your question.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Ruth.